You will agree with me that this aquarium with the snails and the gravel and the fish will become a little bit hectic to clean in the future, right? Because the snail itself makes a lot of mess. The fish itself makes a lot of mess, and you're gonna have some biological matter from the dead plant leaves, and the gravel will have to be vacuumed one way or the other, or should I say it will have to be cleaned one way or the other one day. Now this is what I call a gravel, well, this is what they call a gravel vac, right? It's used so as to siphon waste, or should I say siphon out the gravel within your aquarium. Now how does it work? You actually get the large part of the hose into the gravel, similar to what you're seeing on the picture here, and you'll get a pan or a bucket in which you'll actually do some siphoning mechanism, in which you'll actually store up the gravel while the mess is being siphoned out. Now the hole in which the mess comes through, which touches the gravel, the aquarium, is a little bit larger than the top here that I'm showing you. Now this is the clip in which you would clip on to the side of the aquarium, right? Now these gravel vac hose mechanism come in several sizes. You have large, you have small, or should I say short, tall, and medium, right? As I was saying about the hole, right? The hole is very large, but at the top end it's very small, right? This to me is a lot of work, but it is needed because you want your aquarium space to be clean, right? So you will actually use this mechanism, and when you're finished you will actually ensure that this mechanism is clean. Now this mechanism is made by several companies, and this is not the only brand that exists. But as I said before, you have different type, right? It is important that you remember that whenever you are vacuuming your aquarium, sometimes it depends on the state of your aquarium gravel. You might have to remove your fish, or you might have to drop the water a little bit, because in vacuuming what will happen is that the mess will actually be stirred up into the aquarium. So therefore this will be the best thing for you to do. So when I usually have gravel substrate, I usually remove all fish, and then I will just vacuum, right? And then I will replace the water, right? But this mechanism, it does work. I do not buy these fancy hose set. What I do is to practically purchase a simple little hose from the garden store, and I practice siphoning, because I do not use substrate right now. I use I call it bare bottom tank. So unlike this tank that has a lot of gravel in it, unlike this tank that have a lot of things in it, in which I will have to move, because this to me, this aquarium is like 1 inch, 1.5 thick inches, 1.5 inch thick in width, right? So you know that is a lot of work, right? And to clean everything will require a lot of time. So therefore I prefer bare bottom tanks. Well, this is another video from me. Hope you actually got something from it. Do have a wonderful day. Riley here for another Fish Keeping Jamaica. Bye bye. Cool.